on and give you the topic before things get real crazy. Tell somebody the process. It's a process. It's a process. What you in is a process. You're in a process. Some of us in a press and a process, but you're in a process.
I know that's so.
Lord have mercy. Jesus, leave me. That's it. That's what a process sounds like. A process sounds like crying. It sounds like hollering. It looks like jumping. When you're in a process. Woo! Amen. We would like to thank all our visitors for coming. Amen. Thank you all for coming this way. I see my co-worker made it, Miss Ross and her daughter. And her husband. Praise God. I think they journeyed from Deep River. That's how we be at school in the room with the Holy Ghost tearing it up. When I met her, she said, "You got the Holy Ghost, don't you?" I said, "You do too, don't you?" I see the Spirit knows. The Spirit knows. Had never met her a day in my life. She said, "There's something about you." I went home and told Charles, I said, "I met this woman at work. Something about her." Met up in that room the other day and went up in some prayer. And the Holy Ghost started to speak. And things happened. Don't take the Holy Ghost for granted. Tell somebody you need him, you need him, you need him, you need him, you need him. He is real. He is real. Lord have mercy. I feel a revival in my spirit, Lord. Let me So yesterday, I'm gonna get through this because I might not get through it. We went to the white coat ceremony, Apostle, and Alicia got her coat yesterday. That's good. She ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna have me on another armor bearer. She ain't gonna make it. She got the coat yesterday, and as I sat there, I said, "God, you know this is amazing," and I wanted to know what this white coat thing is. You know, it's a formality that I know. But what is it? What actually do it entail? So, you know, little kids, but they went up there and they got the coat. And I researched. I wanted to know. So I looked up this article, and his name is Dr. Bernard Knath. And he stated that the white coat ceremony is a rite of passage.
All right now. All right.
Tell somebody the process.
Process.
And it welcomes new medical students into the medical profession.
All right now.
All right.
And as I stood up there and watched that child, you know, she was kind of towards the back, so I kept looking, we kept looking for her. And her time finally came. Tell somebody your time gonna finally, your time is gonna finally come. I'm getting ahead of myself, Lord help me, pray for me, pray for me. Because see, when you're in a process, sometimes you forget. You forget, you get a little antsy. And you think your time ain't going to come. But finally, he called her name. She went on, came on across the stage, and there she stood, beaming. I said, you ought to smile. Because people don't know the journey. And sometimes when people don't know your journey, they can't appreciate your struggle. When people don't know all the hell you went through, they don't know the sacrifices you made. They don't understand the tears you had to cry. They might dismiss it and think it's small. But God will take you through a process that is tailor-made just for you. I watched her go through her process. I watched her have to go and live with her grandmama. I watched her have to go take a bus, take bags. At one point, she said, somebody asked her one day, was she homeless? But it was part of her process. It was part of the making. Because when she got on that stage yesterday, I guarantee she thought about every bus she ever took. Every time she stood out in the cold. Every time she had to call somebody go around.
Come on now.
Going from school to work and work to school and school to home. It was a process.
Yes.
So when they stood there yesterday with their white coats on, you can see the look on their faces.
Jesus.
Because they're just beginning another process.
Yes.
They're just starting. Ended one process, because it was one process to get into school.
Yeah.
The man dropped the numbers on us yesterday. He said out of North Carolina, there are 6,000 students. Then they had to dwindle it down to 1,000. Out of that 1,000 came 1 ours. Flavor ain't fair, but it's right all over. It's right all day. Is there any good thing to come out of FBF? Yes, there is. How? Woo! I could not contain because I thought of everything we've ever been told. And how, you know, in the earlier days, like we saw, in the earlier days, you know, we started bringing them to church. We could fill up a whole pew. Whole pew. Clegg section all by ourselves. 6 church, here we come. But God always made a way and provisions for FBF. Always. Even in the hard times. Always. Even in the dark days. Always. Even in the times we didn't know how things were going to get done and if things were going to get done and things were a little shaky, things were a little quaky, but God always made a way. He always keeps his promises. And that's what I saw him yesterday. A promise keeper. God kept a promise to this child right here. From the time she was 10 years old, she would say, Mama, I want to be a doctor. Mama, I want to be a doctor. Mama, I want to be a doctor. God keeps his promises. So what is it that you want to be? God keeps his promises. Sometimes we just need to remind ourselves. Don't take the promise and cover it up and put it under the ground. Because the devil said it ain't going to happen. And you might as well forget it. You might as well just check that up, just go. That's over. But God keeps his promises. If you would have told me that baby would be UNC, medical school, UNC, the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. And I know she probably sat there and shook her head and said, God, me?
Yes, sir.
You mean me? And the Lord said, why not you?
Why not?
Tell somebody, why not you? Why not you? Why can't you be the one? Why can't you be the next millionaire? Why can't you be the next evangelist? Why can't you be the next pastor? Why can't you be? Yeah, you. That the enemy has told you ain't gonna never be nothing. You ain't gonna never have nothing. Ain't nothing good came out of your house. Ain't nothing good come from your mama and them ones. You. That God is calling for you. Sitting in the back hiding you.
Say that now.
Refusing to work you.
Say that now.
He's calling for you.
Yes.
Don't you hear the Spirit calling for you?
Yes.
Tugging on your heart. Asking you, where are you? Where are you? Because I need you.
Yes.
People need what you have.
That's right.
They need to hear your testimony.
That's right. That's it.
They need to know how you get up. Just like the what's my Frosty the Snowman. Yeah, that's what it is. And they go and they find the abominable snowman.
Yes.
And he teach them how to get out. And he said, what you got to do, put one foot in front of the other.
Yes, sir.
And soon you'll be walking across the floor.
Yes.
Put one foot in front of the other and soon you're going to be walking out the door. Some of us faith. The Bible says now faith. Now faith. Not yesterday's faith. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for. The evidence of things not yet seen. You ain't got to see it. You ain't got to know. He didn't ask you anyhow. Glasses on so I can see them. Yeah. So anyway, we didn't skip ahead. But anyway, the white coat ceremony, we back. Tell somebody we back. It was instituted in 1993. And they felt like the students needed a guideline. And they needed it before the process ended. Instead of after. Some stuff you got to go through before the process ends instead of after. Sometimes we want to skate our way through life. We want to skate our way through the problem. We don't want to have to deal with the hiccups and the ups and downs and the missteps and the side steps. But tell somebody it's part of the process.
Part of the process.
Somebody is training day. So he believed that the declaration of the commitment that the students needed to receive before. Tell somebody it's a process to this thing. It's steps. The donning of the white coat is a century-old tradition, and it originated in laboratories and was adopted as the standard of dress by physicians in the late 19th century as they sought to incorporate scientific principles in the practice of medicine. There are, however, some practical reasons for wearing the white coat. Put your little coat on, little girl. That's not hers. You know, they get theirs and come with the little name of school on them, and then you can get a monogram and what have you. Come on up here. Some of us are visual learners. And see, her coat is a lot shorter. So they say that the coat is not so they can just walk around the hospital and look cute and be up and have folk thinking that you know what you're doing. And you ain't, you don't. But it's to keep stuff. You put stuff in the coat that you might need later on down the road. We ain't got one. Miss Priscilla, you got your stethoscope, you got your stethoscope, you got it. Doc ain't got one. So it's a purpose behind this coat. There's more to that coat than meets the eye. You take stuff in this coat. Let me give me some. Anybody got a pen? Here you go. Give me some pens. Go get stuff to put in your coat. Go pick stuff up along the way. Anybody got anything to put in the coat?
Amen.
Yeah, go and load up. Because see, you in a process. And when you in a process, you get stuff along the way. Now, while she's walking around getting stuff in that coat, some of the stuff she can use. Some of the stuff you can actually do something with.
I heard you.
Some of the baggage that you get, some stuff, our stuff ain't bad. Some stuff you endure in your process is a learning curve. Some stuff you have to go through is going to help you to be better. But it's a little weight, ain't it? Yeah, they say that's a good sign according to the doctor. He said it's going to be filled with stuff in their pockets and notebooks and reference cards and stuff with patient information. Your white coat, your process is filled with stuff about you and your information and stuff you're going to need along your journey. And sometimes it gets a little heavy. It gets a little heavy when you got to carry the load. It gets a little heavy when God says, yeah, you the one. You the one. But sometimes in our process, we think this supposed to be light. He ain't never said it was going to be easy. He never said it was going to be easy. Dying on the cross wasn't easy. But sometimes we got to learn how to submit to our own process. Come on now. So she got stuck in there. Then he says, I like this part. It serves as a time capsule for each rotation.
All right now.
So as you go through your process, you can start to take some stuff out. Because some stuff, when you're going on the next leg, you ain't going to need it.
I heard you.
So some stuff you can take out. But then like that right there, you might need that. Hey, pick that back up. Them your notes. You got to keep your notes. Oh, you got to keep record. You got to remember what you've been through. Sometimes you need to take out your notebook and say, wait a minute, 1996, I went through cancer and God healed me. Wait a minute, in 1997, God blessed me with a new house. And over here in 1998, oh my God, he made a way again. And sometimes you can't take everything off in the process. Some stuff you need to keep with you because you never know when you're going to have to pull this out and make a reference. Sometimes you got to remind yourself of what God did. So keep that.
Keep it.
Keep that.
That's right.
Keep that as a form of reference. Time capsule. I said, a time capsule? What is he talking about? A time capsule. Time. You go through stuff. Time. You go through the process. Time. You got to take time out. Process.
Yeah,
rotation.
yeah.
Process. Rotation. You get it? You get it? Keep going through it enough.
That's right.
Some of us got several of those coats in our closet. So anyway, he said you put the stethoscope in there and the pen light and the tuning fork. What is that? Oh, for your reflexes.
All right now.
Okay then. And as a result, the coat will be heavy. But it's a process. But he said, as any third-year student, as their training rank increases, check this out, the number of papers and pens and reference books will decrease.
All right
You don't need that number. Take that out. You don't need that. The more you go through, some stuff,
All right now. Come on now.
the more you go through stuff, some stuff you just don't even need.
Yeah. Say that now.
I said, now Lord, hold on. He said, hold on. So I said, God, what does that mean? He said a delay don't necessarily mean a denial.
All right now. That's right.
Hear me what I say. Just because something is delayed, it don't mean that it's been denied. So the second point is that everyone has an appointed time.
All right now.
Tell somebody, wait your turn.
Wait your turn.
Wait your turn. Wait your turn. Third point, your waiting has not been in vain.
All right now. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God.
Hallelujah, amen, lights.
Amen. That's right.
So a delay does not mean a denial. Before the ceremony began, our doctor came to the podium and she came out. I mean, you know, Apostle, it was stately. You loved it. You like stuff like it was nice. And doctors was everywhere. It was just everywhere. So she came out and she proceeded to tell us how the ceremony would go, line by line, line by line. She gave clear directions, instructions. But something happened during the ceremony, which was unplanned. Tell somebody unplanned stuff happens in the process. Unplanned stuff happens in your process. Stuff will happen that you think, where did this come from?
Yes, Lord.
Why am I going through this? I pay my tithes. I give my offerings.
Yes.
What in the world, Lord?
What in the world?
Okay. So we had to wait for the man to come to the podium. So from where we were sitting, I could not see what was going on. We just saw an empty podium. But if you were sitting at a different angle, you saw something different.
All right now.
Yeah, catch on. If you're sitting at a different angle in your life, you will see something different.
Yes.
Somebody else sitting at another angle might see you as broke and see you as a joke. But somebody else sitting from another angle say, oh, that's an anointing on you. You just going through for a season, but God getting ready to use you. So after he arrived at the podium, you know, we could see he needed some assistance. So he arrived and the process continued. Look at somebody and say, just because you need assistance, that don't mean nothing. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs help. Don't you fool yourself. You ain't getting nowhere by yourself. You ain't going to get nowhere with your bootstraps and all of your degrees and all of this me and all of this I. You need somebody. No man is an island.
That's it. That's it now. Tell it now.
You going to need somebody.
Yes, sir.
If you don't keep living, you're going to need somebody to help you. You're going to need somebody to assist you along the journey. Every person that got up and spoke yesterday kept reminding them, you didn't get here by yourself. You didn't get here by yourself. You can put 10 white coats on. You didn't get there. Somebody had to take you to school. Somebody had to lend you some gas money. Somebody had to feed you some oodles and noodles. Somebody had to wash your clothes. Somebody had to give you somewhere to stay. You didn't get there by yourself.
Tell it now.
Yes, Lord.
Tell it. Tell it.
So maybe you ain't in medical school, but you didn't get through life by yourself. Somebody had to raise you. Somebody had to feed you. Somebody had to house you. Somebody had to clothe you. Somebody got up and went to work while you were asleep. Somebody walked when they didn't have a car. Somebody had to go ask somebody else for something on your behalf. You didn't get here by yourself.
Pastor, tell it.
Amen.
There are no overnight wonders.
Yes,
No.
Hallelujah.
yes, sir, Daddy.
The enemy wants you to think, I got here by myself. The devil is a lie. That's a lie. That is pride talking. You did not get here by yourself.
That's right. Yes, sir.
So what you saying? Psalms 13:2 says, we're talking about delay is not a denial. Psalms 13:1-2 says, how long, Lord?
How long?
How long, Lord? How long, God? I've been faithful. How long, Jesus? Been coming to church since I was a toddler. How long, Lord? Been paying my tithes except for them Sundays I skipped because the devil tricked me. How long, Lord?
Yes, sir. You preaching.
We're going to skate right on over there.
Yes, sir. You preaching.
Will you forget me forever?
Jesus.
How long will you hide your face from me? How long must I wrestle with my thoughts day after day and have sorrow in my heart? How long will my enemy triumph over me? But tell somebody a delay is not a denial. During your process, our process, you will experience delays. You will experience silence. There will be times that you will think that God has forgotten all about you. There will be times when you will sit within yourself and say, woe is me. It is better that I was never born. Oh God, where are you?
That's it.
But to all your haters and to all your naysayers,
All right now.
tell them you might think I'm struggling,
You might think I'm struggling,
but I ain't struggling.
but I ain't struggling.
I'm right on time. I'm right on time. I ain't missed a step. Give them some help, princess. You ain't missed a step. You ain't late. The bus didn't come by and forget you. The train didn't come by and forget you. But everything that you are going through and everything that you had to experience up to this point has brought you exactly where God wants you to be. No, I ain't struggling. I ain't struggling. This is a pit stop. Something had to happen here. God brought us here for a reason. Whether it was to pick up souls, whether it was for us ourselves to be delivered, there is something that he wanted out of this place. That he has deemed Judah. You missed it this morning when she was ministering. This is a place of praise. I don't care what goes on this screen. When we come up in here, this is praise. Something happens in this atmosphere. You better learn. The church is in you. You better learn. You better know. You better know you take Jesus wherever you go. Don't you get hooked up on a building. Don't you get hooked up on an edifice. Don't you get hooked up on nothing but Jesus. Because when he takes it away, what are you going to have left?
Glory.
So anyway, we're going to have sour times. Oftentimes, we will allow our circumstances to tell us we're struggling. That this is not a part of the process. That the process should be easier than this. It ought to be easier than this, Lord. Why ain't it easier than this? I've gone through stuff before, but this here, this a whole different, another animal. What is this?
Yes.
But anything worth having, and anything worth doing, and anything worth achieving will cost you something.
Yes.
That's right.
I am a bargain shopper.
Oh, me too.
Let me tell you. But there are some things I don't bargain on.
That's right.
Like my log cabin syrup. Now I'm going to have me some log cabin syrup. If I got to have me some pancakes, I'm going to go to the store and buy that log cabin syrup for $3.56. Yes, I am.
All right now. Go ahead.
I don't want the Walmart brand. I don't want Miss Butterworth's. I don't want that. I'm going to pay full price.
All right.
There are some things that you got to pay for. There are some things that's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you crying. It's going to cost you just, oh my God, laying out in the floor. It's going to cost you sleepless nights. It's going to cost you some friends. It's going to cost you some family. It's going to cost you some money. There are some things that are worth having that you got to be willing to pay the cost.
Amen.
I know y'all still laughing about that log cabin syrup, but it's true.
I know that's so good.
If somebody blessed me with a Bentley, I don't want to knock off.
That's right.
All right.
I want the real thing.
All right.
I don't want it. I want the real thing.
All right.
They make them.
If I'm
So
okay.
if I'm a have it,
That's right.
Apostle say all the time, if you're going to go all the way.
All the way.
If you're going to do it, go all the way. Do it.
All the way.
If you're going to do ministry, do it.
Do it. That's right.
If you're going to witness.
Witness. That's right.
Pray all them devils out.
Go all the way with it.
Go all the way.
So, ain't no half stepping.
Ain't no half stepping.
Right.
It's got to cost you something.
Yes.
Because you are affecting and influencing lives.
Jesus. Yes. Sir.
Therefore, while we are in our process, God deals with us to the point that we no longer look like us, sound like us, act like us, and we take on his ways and become more like Jesus.
Yes.
I'll say it again. He will deal with you to the point that you don't look like yourself no more. You don't sound like yourself anymore. You don't act like yourself anymore.
That's it. Yes, sir.
Then and only then when you know that you've been in a process.
All right now.
So my second point is, everybody has an appointed time. There is no need to feel as though you're not going to arrive at your final destination.
All right. Jesus.
Do not allow the enemy to project fear upon you, causing you to make rash and sudden decisions because he wants you to believe that it's not going to happen.
All right now.
I will say that again. Do not allow the enemy to project fear upon you, causing you to make rash and sudden decisions because he wants you to think it's not going to
Tell
happen.
it now.
What if she would have gave up?
That's right. Tell it now.
What if she would have stopped? What if she would have decided, I just can't? This is not going to happen for me. There were people there with babies. They on the stage and the wife out there with the baby. Babies crying everywhere. But somehow they have decided within themselves, I'm going on.
All right.
I'm going on.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to make a declaration within yourself. I'm going on. Come hell or high water, I'm going on. If I got to go by myself, if I got to go dragging one leg, if I got to go crawling, if I got to go crying, if I got to go and don't nobody go but me, I'm going all the way. I didn't get saved to get stuck at mediocrity. Gotta go, tell somebody go all the way. You got one life. One. You passing this way one time. You are not Jesus.
That's right.
This is it.
Yeah.
Once we check up out of here, this is it.
Yeah.
Should God call us before the rapture? This is it.
Yeah.
So you better do everything that God is calling you to do while you got breath in your body. Tomorrow is not promised. Stop sitting around wasting time trying to figure out who ain't doing what, who got this, who got that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you got 30 members and they got 3,000, it doesn't matter. Be faithful over the 30 that you have. It don't matter. If he fills the place, great. If he don't, we're here. Enemy make you crazy. Talking crazy, acting crazy. Doing crazy stuff. Because we think God ain't coming. But you're on schedule out here, the Holy Ghost say. You're right on time. You are right on time. This stop was necessary. It was necessary. I thank you, Lord. It was necessary. It was necessary. It was necessary. Anyway. It was necessary. This was necessary. See, sometimes we don't appreciate stuff because we can't figure it out. Can't figure it out. It don't make no sense to you. When God start making sense to you? When he start making sense to you? Because I promise you, this stuff go in my life, I think this don't make no sense.
All right.
But isn't it amazing how it work out for your good? Because the Bible declares that all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. It doesn't have to make sense. You don't have to understand it. You don't even have to like it. Just go through the process. Just go through it. Go through it. That coat cost her something. Your coat cost you something. The anointing cost. It ain't free. If you're going to impact and affect lives, the anointing cost. The enemy will come after you.
Thank you, God. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
So anyway,
Thank you, God.
everybody got time. So, you know, we used to pray for this little child here. And when she was standing up there on that stage, I said, God, I remember when.
Yeah.
And I